Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm reacting to Watch This to know the key aspect of gratitude. So I will assume I know some aspect of gratitude. Don't know if I know it all per se, but I am definitely grateful for the things that I have and where I am today. But what are the key aspects of gratitude? Let's find out.
Reciprocate back. We can recognize and we can even remember. But the most important aspect of gratitude is to actually reciprocate back for all the good that has been done to us, isn't it? Our parents have done incredible things to us. Yeah, we can say thank you very much. And yes, we can even mean. But gratitude is not just a word, thank you. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it is action, where we actually do something good for all those who have done something for us. Indeed, it would be incredible to start paying back, to start giving back, to start getting into that fine rhythm that life and our body has taught us as we.
Sorry, I'm going to pause real quick because I want to see all the people in the room. I was going to say there's a lot of rich people. Or it seem like rich people in here. Well-dressed people. I wonder if they have a lot to be grateful about.
Start getting into that fine rhythm that life and our body has taught us as we breathe in and as we breathe out, as we take in and as we give out, as we take in and as we share, as we take in and as we care, as we take in and as we dare to walk that extra mile. You know? And therefore, gratitude is so much about giving, sharing, and living a life of action. This is why they say there's two ways to share light. There's two ways to share light. One is to be a candle. Second is to be a mirror which reflects the light of the candle. I can't be a candle. There are great candles like the saintly souls that have been there. If I can simply be a mirror that can reflect the light that comes from the candle so I can share that light with others, that would be an incredible, amazing way to reciprocate back with all the good that has been done to us. You know? And this is why when we talk about gratitude, we talk about giving back, reciprocation, and not just taking. One little boy came to the mom and said, "Mama, I love you." The mother said, "I love you too, son." He was 5 years old. 5-year-old boy saying, "Mama, I love you, Mama, I love you too." The guy turned out to be 16 years old now. He came to the mother and said, "Mama, I love you." The mother said, "How much money do you need?" The guy turned out to be 26 years old and said, "Mama, I love you." Mother said, "Tell me who she is. We'll get you married to her. Don't worry. Just relax, you know." Then the guy turned out to be 40 years old and he went and said to her mom, "Mama, I love you." The mother said, "I told you, right? Don't get married to her." The guy turned out to be 60 years old and said, "Mama, I love you." The mother said, "I'm not going to sign any papers here, yeah? Now you get out of here." I'll tell you, we live so much in a taking mode sometimes. Forget to give. And therefore, gratitude is about reciprocation.
So I guess that last part is just about essentially that boy just constantly taking from the mother. Except for the first time, obviously. It's just to say it. Kind of weird. I thought towards the end, when the boy was 60, I thought the mother would be in her deathbed and to say that I love you. You know, I say goodbye. As opposed to, in a lot of sense, when the boy was young and he could say I love you, it was more of a hello. The start and then the end. But let's see. You know, I mean, obviously, gratitude and being grateful for things are very similar in my vocabulary, but obviously, yes, it needs to be reciprocated because it shows that, how do you say, that you do care because if all you do is receive, 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 people are not going to want to, generally speaking, keep giving. They love to get the reciprocation. It's not only just about giving materialistic things, it's also about um, being helpful with helpful advice and stuff, and being there to listen to people. Like, whenever you're down, you don't need money. You need someone to listen to you. And then, whenever the time comes, maybe you listen to that person and it's their time of need. So reciprocation is not necessarily just materialistic things. There are many other things. Maybe one day, the person needs it's like, hey, my car's out. I need a ride. If you don't mind, driving me to this place and back, I would be really grateful for it. And then you do that. And the person, then all of a sudden one day your car just breaks down, or maybe something happens, and that person will say, you know what, yeah, more than happy to. So I guess the thing is to be understand that reciprocation is not necessarily just materialistic things, but also just favors of doing things for people. Not necessarily always going out your way, but very simple things. I honestly believe because it starts off simple, honestly, in my book, because that's how you in a lot of sense test people, because you don't want to, how to say, like, my example for testing people is like, you don't want to let someone borrow $1 million to someone you just met, but you can maybe do like $5 or $10, maybe $20. Those are it's relatively small amounts, but it's a great way to see if the person's trustworthy. At the same time, it's something that makes sense, that can make sense, especially if this is someone that you see on an everyday basis, and that someone that you could see that maybe you can become good friends with, and see how much you can trust this person, how reliable they are. And at the same time, they can reciprocate that $20 borrow. Like, maybe you're out one day, say, hey man, you mind covering this for me? I'll pay you back, kind of like that. So reciprocation in terms of gratitude are great ways to see how honest and good people are as well, on top of course, being grateful to what you have received. So, I mean, he did say some things that I guess I kind of, how do I say, would not have think of, but it's something that we do. Essentially, that you, if someone does good things for you, you want to do that back to them anyway, to show that you're grateful for it, and to show that hey, I can give too. I don't have to always receive. So that's my reaction to watch this to know the key aspect of gratitude. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the sign down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next vid.